Hello and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as Poland. So in the last episode we declared this war on Novgorod to take Narva, or rather to give Narva to the Livonian Order, our vassal, because they have a core there. It is a core, not a claim, right? Yeah, they have a core. There it is. So we'll probably take that. Actually, they're taking care of it themselves with Lithuania as well. So that shouldn't be a problem. We may give them another province or two there. If we can, we should be able to. So let's unpause and continue. Pomerania also in this war, but they're being pretty effectively sieged by our various... probably want to actually recall that diplomat. By our various vassals and allies. So no worries there. And we can get a new idea. Divine Supremacy. This gives us the +3 missionary strength and lets us probably start converting some of the Orthodox provinces that we have, so that is very nice. We won't have to core anything ourselves, so we don't need to hold on to any admin power. That will be fine. Okay, this brings these down to a very manageable time, so let's get some missionaries going then. Yeah. Bells, that's of course going to raise the revolt risk significantly there. Actually not too bad, but we will send our armies down there and park them in those provinces just to make sure it doesn't cause any problems. We shouldn't need them for the rest of this war. And I was looking around and our junior partner in our union, Lithuania here, has a lot of claims on the Golden Horde, so it's probably that's probably where we want to look to expand next. The Golden Horde, let's see, they're allied with someone who we haven't discovered, someone else we haven't discovered. Uzbek is probably the scariest one. We can't see them, but they might be quite big. And Karakoyunlu down here, who's probably not too much of a problem. We do have some relatively powerful allies, but well, their tech level is at 5. They are in the Nomad tech group. So they presumably have very strong cavalry and reasonably comparable military tech. So we might want to make sure that we have a couple of allies going against us. Georgia, maybe. We're not actually allied, I don't think, but we could be. Sure, I'll gain the inflation. That's fine. Georgia, not really that powerful, of course, but they could help us. They wouldn't accept an alliance, though. Only because we're at war. I think we are at our relation limit anyway, so we have to get rid of somebody. I think it's more valuable to have Austria, at least for the moment. We might want to integrate one of our vassals, though. I guess either Moldavia, excuse me, or Transylvania. And I think probably we would integrate Moldavia because it's just not very useful to have them there. If we want to feed Ottoman provinces to one of our vassals, we can give them to Transylvania, and Transylvania also borders Bohemia and Hungary, so we could feed provinces from them too, whereas Moldavia has much less utility. Though, of course, their opinion is pretty low of us because of the whole March thing, which is going away. I could actually start improving relations with them again and hopefully be able to vassalize them. Sorry, not vassalize, but integrate them soon. The Iberian Wedding, where among the possible options they went with, no, let us marry a local talent instead. Okay, so you gave up a free union over Aragon. Okay. That's pretty dumb. I mean, I think when the AI gets decisions like that, they have sort of a weighted random chance to pick the various options, so I guess they got unlucky there. Peace offer from Pomerania. They will give us 10% of their income for 10 years and 105 ducats. Listen, Pomerania, you don't offer me things. I'll tell you what I want, if anything. So we could take their province, I suppose. I don't know. We could also vassalize them. That's just too much war score. Okay. So do we want to take this province? I suppose we could. It's not a center of trade or anything. And it is part of the HRE. So Austria might not be a fan of that. They won't be too mad about one province though, right? Not much overextension, costs us 40 Diplo points and we'll have to then core it. Does it tell us how much it'll cost to core? 62, okay. Alright, I think I'll take the one province from them. This will also cause us aggressive expansion, which will annoy some people a little bit, but nobody by very much. Can we also get war reparations? We can. So let's do that. Any gold too? So basically the same thing they offered us, except with also a province. I knew they were holding out on me. Okay, they're negotiating for themselves. Let's send demand. Fine. And of course we have unrest over there now. But we'll start coring it immediately. Suppose we should park an army over there, or I could just increase its autonomy. That's fine. I'll recall that diplomat. Did I not actually... Oh, I did. Okay, he's here. Yeah, he's improving relations. Okay, so we'll... Looks like we will be able to annex them now, so that's good. Once our opinion goes up, of course. Or their opinion of us, rather. And Novgorod has a 12 stack up here, which is okay. Our friends up here obviously have more than that. We lost a claim. Okay. Well, that's fine. I really should park an army up there, but I'm not sure I want to move either of these. So they want to give us 10% of their income and give Narva to the Livonian Order. No. I want to take this one as well, I think. I'll go ahead and transfer the occupation to the Livonian Order right now, because I would not be taking that one myself under any circumstances. Muscovy having some rebel problems here. Russian patriots. They definitely want out. No. I'm not sure how much Austria would help us against the Golden Horde if they'd be willing to come this far east. they have come up to Novgorod, so maybe they would help. By the same token, Oman, who of course is quite distant, and Uzbek, which is presumably over here, might not be in much of a position to help out the Golden Horde on their side. So I don't know what would be what our chances would be in that kind of a war. Probably just try it out and see. Yeah, a little below our force limit, so we could build some more troops. Probably wait till after this war to do that. It's really nice being in a war where we are just straight up gaining manpower because we're not actually doing anything. It's kind of rare that you can have your vassals and allies take care of absolutely everything. Alright, so we can gain 1 stability or 71 ducats. Well, obviously the stability, I think. That will help us out with this revolt risk too. Or unrest, excuse me, it's called unrest now. Let's not forget. I think that helps our missionary strength too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 0.5% I think. So it will speed these up a little bit, which is nice. Still 2.5% there. Not likely to become a problem, really, just yet. Will you peace out for what I actually want? Let's see. Narva and Ingermanland. They would give that. I kind of want to take 3 provinces. Transfer this to the Livonian Order too. Well, we couldn't take this province because it's their capital. We could take these 3 though. They would even allow that. And it costs the Livonian Order Diplo power, which is fine. Can we get war reparations too? Yeah, we can. We could vassalize them. Could we give Narva back to the Livonian Order and then vassalize them? We would be over our limit, of course, but it might be worth it. That would give us an excellent thing to do when we go to war with Muscovy and feed lots of cores back to Novgorod. Lots of cores. Of course, that would involve a lot of wars against Muscovy. Well, probably at least a couple of wars. Up here in this bleak northern winter, which does not really sound like a good time, but maybe we could let our vassals take care of it. Muscovy have some decent allies, and of course a lot of manpower. Would they even accept vassalization? Can we even do that? 61%. How about if we just gave back Narva? Then it's 84%. So they obviously wouldn't accept that now, but we could get that. Does Lithuania... doesn't have any claims up here. I don't know. We are about to integrate Moldavia, so that would be -1 relationship slot. We want to keep Transylvania, and I guess we could, if we were going to vassalize Novgorod, we could then integrate the Livonian Order, though we do want their other core back from Sweden up here. The thing is, I think this is probably going to be our only chance, because if we... wow, Austria landed up here, actually. Because I think if we leave them be, they're probably just going to get gobbled up by Muscovy very soon. Okay, I'm going to take the 1 province and vassalize them. I decided. So we have to wait until our friends here finish sieging up the whole country, probably. Or at least more of it. The love of the devoted. Our love of the true faith knows no bounds, and our people feel secure and safe knowing this. Their fate after death is our #1 concern. So tolerance of the true faith +3. Alright. That's pretty good. They're trying to siege this back, which is not going to work out for them. Nope, nope. %, would they accept it now? Actually pretty close. So I think what we will probably want to do is simultaneously integrate Moldavia and the Livonian Order. So that the relations, the Diplo reputation penalty from the one doesn't affect the other. And I really would prefer to take this province back from Sweden before doing that. Though we might just have to give it up. I think it makes a lot of sense to vassalize them and start taking land from Muscovy, though, because Muscovy, of course, is going to be our main rival in this area, probably, so weakening them is quite valuable to us. Tolerance of the true faith and more papal influence. Okay. We'll take that. We'll also get plus 33% cavalry combat ability, which seems pretty good. That seems like a large bonus. This was only 10% infantry combat, but of course it was also manpower. But even in the, quality ideas that has the ability bonuses, you only get 10% for each thing. So 33% seems like a lot. Hopefully that is good. Nope. They'll accept this offer now, so you'll give Narva back to the Livonian Order, you'll become a vassal of Poland. Cost me 50 Diplo power. And aggressive expansion. We'll piss off Muscovy and Novgorod, which is kind of bad. Sweden, of course. But mostly people elsewhere don't care that much. Okay. I assume we won't also get any reparations. Oh, of course we are vassalizing them, so we can't. Okay, well, I'll just take this. Okay, fine. Muscovy entered a coalition. Less fine. We get more papal influence from converting belts. Okay. Sweden announced Poland as their new rival. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Did I not already have a royal marriage? We're at plus 200 with them. How about Livonian Order? Plus 187, so we can pretty much vassalize them at will, or annex them at will. Is Sweden in the coalition against us? Yeah. It's just Sweden and Muscovy. Not sure I really want to get that started right now. Muscovy, Hungary, Georgia, and Denmark. So we probably don't have to worry much about Denmark. Hungary is also much reduced from their former strength. Let's check them out in the ledger. Hungary is 12k. Denmark is 9k. Muscovy 31k, so that is a lot. And also Sweden. Only 16k, so Sweden not actually that scary. So this would mean we're going to be sitting over our relation limit for a little while, which is costing us points, but we can deal with it. We would get into war with Muscovy, and actually I think we can declare the war, and the other coalition members, let's see, Sweden would come in. They will not be able to call their own allies. Okay, so we can choose whose allies we want to fight. So Sweden has Scotland and the Hansa, and Muscovy has Denmark, Hungary, and Georgia. I might be more scared of the Hansa. I'm not sure. Austria would come in on our side, so that's good. Well, I'll decide what to do with this in the next episode, because we're just about out of time here. So thanks for watching, and join me again to hopefully get started with another big and profitable war.